I love these eyeshadow palettes because they have this convenient button to push to open it so you don't mess up your nails. This palette is the Reds palette. I'm just going to swatch these colors for you. How gorgeous is that, you guys? I am here for the shimmers. So here recently I've started using an eye primer. So I'm going to swatch with and without the eye primer. So this is called Stuck on You. And it just looks like this. And it just gives you a clean base on your lid for your eyeshadows. And I've seen a lot of people talking about them, so I decided to try them. So what I'm going to do is just do a line here of the eye primer like this. And then I'll let it dry for a minute. So that's what the eye primer looks like. So we'll just leave that for a second and let it dry. Again, here are the shades that we're working with. So this one here is Citrine. This one is Peony. This one is Burnt Orange. This one is Scarlet. This one is Firework. And this one is Malbec. And these are talc free, so you don't get the fallout on your cheeks like you do with a lot of eyeshadows. And they have mica in them. They're very pigmented and beautiful. I just want to show the difference of using them on their own and using them with an eye primer, because I know a lot of people do use eye primers. Just going to give this another second here. I'm going to rub it down a little bit. Alright. So that's what it looks like. And we do have some beautiful eyeshadow brushes to use. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to use these little old school applicators. So I'm going to go in here first with this shade. And that one is Citrine. And then I'm going to just go across here like this. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is, you guys. I'm obsessed. So, I don't feel like there's much of a difference with the eye primer. Maybe a bit. I think it makes it a bit more pigmented. So, we're going to go in here with the next shade, Peony. Put a little bit more on there of that one. Beautiful. These colors are so pretty. I'm obsessed. This next one is the Burnt Orange. I love a beautiful orange shadow. These are so perfect for fall. How gorgeous are those, you guys? So the next color I'm going in with is the Scarlet here. I need to learn to use other colors other than just the ones with the shimmers. I always gravitate towards shimmers and glitters. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I definitely see a difference with that one with the eye primer. You see that? See how much more pigmented and dark it is right there? So I definitely see a difference with that. So let's go ahead in with our next shade, which is Firework. So pretty. And last but not least, we've got Malbec. Yeah, see, so with the ones without the shimmer, you definitely see a difference right here and right here. Look how much more pigmented that is on an eye primer. So if you don't have an eye primer, I would suggest getting one, especially for those shades without the shimmer. Which color is your favorite out of those? And would you wear this palette? Again, this is the Reds palette. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to go ahead and remove these here with my Melt Away. If you guys haven't seen my videos for this Melt Away, it's so amazing. It literally just goes on dry. And then you just rub it in. Like say you're using this on your face, you're just going to rub it in. And then what you'll do is just add some water, rub it in some more to emulsify it, and then rinse your face. I'm not at a sink, so I'm just going to go ahead and go like this, but look at that, you guys. How amazing is that? Works so good. And here's a look that I did using the Reds palette. This palette is the Plums. And that's what it looks like. This shade is Pearl. This one is Mauve. This one is Fig. This one is Fog. This one is Amethyst, and that one is Mahogany. And I'm going to do again like I did last time and put the eye primer on one side. I don't think I need quite as much as I put before, so I'll use a little less this time. Alright, so we're going to go in first with the shade Pearl. It's the lightest shade on the palette. It's almost the same color as the primer. Let's put a little bit more on there. It's pretty. And then we're going to go in here with the next shade, which is Mauve. Ooh, that's real pretty. I definitely recommend the primer for non-shimmers because there is a huge difference. Even if you build it up, just look. With one swipe, look at the difference there. And we're going to go in with the next shade, which is Fig. The color is so pretty. Next shade is Fog. The next shade is Amethyst. This was the very first, out of all the palettes, the first one that I dug into because I love me a good purple. Now that one, even though it's a shimmer, I can definitely tell a difference on the primer. It's much more pigmented. And then the last shade here is Mahogany. Let me get a little bit more of that one. Those are so pretty. Which color is your favorite on this palette? And is this a palette you would wear? Gorgeous. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this one with my Melt Away. You guys, the Melt Away is seriously amazing. Like, look at that. It just breaks down your makeup so easily. And it's so good for your skin. These are Korean cosmetics, if I did not mention that already. Very high quality. And this is an eye look that I did with the Plums palette. The next palette we're going to swatch is the Pinks palette. And it looks like this. So pretty. The first shade here is Petal. The next shade is Fairy Dust. The next one is Blush. Here we've got Tuscany. This one is Hibiscus. And this one is Rosé. I went ahead already and cleaned off my brushes and put my eye primer on. So we're going to go in here with the first shade, which is Petal. It's another really light shade. It's a very light pink. Just double that up there so you can see it. Then our next shade is Fairy Dust. It's a little bit of a darker pink. Almost peachy looking. Ooh, the glitter on that one is so pretty. Can you guys see that? I hope my camera's focusing. That is gorgeous. Love that color. Okay, the next one is Blush. Ooh, that is really pretty. I really need to start using the shadows without the shimmer because those are so pretty. This next shade is Tuscany. Then Hibiscus. Ooh, that's really pretty. And last but not least, we've got Rosé. Ooh, that's really pretty. Such a pretty palette, you guys. Are you guys pink lovers? Because I love everything pink. Palette is so gorgeous. Which are your favorite colors on that one? So pretty. And I'll just use my Melt Away. I can't wait for more people to try the Melt Away. It's amazing. It smells so good. Here is our fourth and final palette so far. This is the Nudes. And this is what this palette looks like. I haven't used this one very much. Nudes is probably the shades I use the least. I do use nudes sometimes, but I'm a colorful galley, so I usually go for colors. So this one, we've got the shades Linen, Sugar, Rose Quartz, Dusty Rose, Dove, and Cocoa. So let's go in here first with our lightest shade, which is Linen. Already got my eye primer on. This one's very light. It's hard to see. Then the next shade is Sugar. This one's very light too, but it's got the shimmer in it. Yeah, you can definitely see that one more than the other one. Those are both very light shades. Then the next shade we've got is Rose Quartz. Right here. Ooh, I like that color. That's pretty. That's what that one looks like. Next we have Dusty Rose. Ooh, that's pretty. You see the difference there, you guys? I know I've said it multiple times, but the difference with the eye primer, I see why people like to use the eye primer. It definitely makes it more pigmented. It's pretty. And then the next shade is Dove. Ooh, that's pretty. And last but not least, we've got Cocoa. You go, Glen Cocoa. The darkest shade. Ooh, that is pretty though. How gorgeous is that? And that's the Nudes palette. Would you wear this palette? What is your favorite shade? That is really pretty. So what do you guys think about these new palettes? They're coming out this Friday. We got them a little over a month ago. Hashtag stylist perks. What do you guys think of them? Are you going to try them out? I think they're gorgeous. So pretty. And you should totally grab a Melt Away because it is amazing. So amazing. It works so good, you guys. But these palettes will be available to you on Friday. Thanks for watching.